guess what? We're finally back. Finally. I don't know why I say finally every time, because, you know, it's only been a week. It's not been that long. But hey, I'll take it. It's good to be back. Everything looks good. Okay. There we go. I decided to just do away with the green screen. I'm still out. I didn't get rid of it. I just am trying out. I put a little orange background. You can see a little border around here. I don't have anything super fancy in terms of like, oh, here's all the like the cool stuff that the big streamers use with different sets and stuff going around. That's something I'm going to invest in and try to get. I have some. I just need to figure out how to get it to work. So I'm going to be doing that later. But for now, we're just going to get in and we're going to game. I'm actually doing my amiibo right now. So that's pretty cool because I started off strong. I did the Chic amiibo twice because now on this new version, if you use the Zelda Notes app on the Nintendo Switch app, you can, after you scan the amiibo 5 times for 5 days, you can use them twice. So I did Chic twice, still didn't get anything. I don't even know if I'll keep using that one because I haven't gotten anything useful out of that one at all. Like arrows, pretty much. But now that I have the Tunic of Time, I also have the Cap of Time. So that's cool. I was just going to do this before I started, but when I saw something like that, I was like, alright, I'm not going to pass up the offer. So, yeah, so I'm scanning all these twice just because. And worst case scenario, even if you don't get something rare, you can still get meat. You can still get arrows. You can still get, like, things that will help you. Let's do Wind Waker. I know I have the Wind Waker Tunic. Oh gosh. I know I have the Wind Waker Tunic. I think the only cap I have is the... Let me look and see. As far as armor goes, let's sort. Yeah, so I have the Cap of Time. But as far as tunics go, I have Tunic of Time. I have Tunic of the Wind and Tunic of the Hero. Now, for the pants, I do have the Fierce Deity boots. So I don't have any complete sets. The closest I have is the Ocarina of Time set, having 2 out of the 3. So that's pretty cool, man. Nice. Let's go. Okay, Cap of the Wind. Here we go. Pretty good day for that then. Scanning it twice makes it a lot easier. So that's solid. So now I have both of those for Wind Waker. Let's do Majora's Mask again. So I got Majora's Mask, Link's Awakening, and then the last one is just the original, which I do have that tunic, but I could use that cap or pants. Oh, let's go, dude! The Fierce Deity Sword, critical hit boost. Ugh, dude, that. I'll be honest though, I'm afraid to use inventory full. Like I'm not gonna use it. We'll get rid of this little fella. I'll be honest though, I'm kind of afraid to use it because of how cool it is. Like that's one of the ones I want to get a house and hang up on the wall. Dude, that's insane, dude. I love that one. I'll be honest, I was talking with some Zelda content creators earlier, and I love the idea of Majora's Mask. And the first time, like, sorry, I was about to yawn. I'm trying to figure out the best way to word this. The first time that you experience Majora's Mask, it can be a lot. It can be a lot to do, but it's so worth it to go through and do everything. It's so much fun. But is that the one that I got a lot of these chests over here? These are all open. Are both of these the same thing? A Royal Broadsword. 36 with a critical hit is interesting. I guess I'll get rid of this. I like this Forest Dweller sword, though, so I don't want to get rid of that. That's another one that I might hang up. This one's the same. Actually, it's a little bit of a boost. 36, okay. I don't know why I got 36 and 26 mixed up. So I can use this one more. And then I'll use the OG Legend of Zelda Link twice. I need to put them somewhere else. They keep falling into the same area. Attack up 9? I'd be lying if I said it. Why does it keep opening that? I don't know. Maybe I should get rid of this Thunderblade. Like, the Thunderblade's kind of fun, but it's definitely tied for my lowest. I guess I'll drop it. The different, like, elemental blades are cool to look at. But as far as usefulness in the battle, they're okay. They can be for like a strike or two until they run out. Then they're just, at that point, they're just a normal sword. Oh, and my battle axe is badly damaged anyways. Shock arrow. The durability though, dude. The durability in these, like that. Well, there we go. I freed up a weapon there. So I can probably just take my Thunderblade right back. And then I'll use this one more time. Alright, and that's my amiibo for the day. Yeah, I don't really want to... I guess maybe that one. Because I still want the arrows and the money in here. One thing I want to do is... I want to see... Because the last 2 streams I've done, we've done the Divine Beasts. And that's fine, but we're going to move through a little quicker than I thought we would. And there's still plenty of shrines to do. So last time we did the Divine Beast up here at Va Rudania. It is fine. It was alright. It was probably, I guess, more fun and definitely easier than the Va Ruda, or Meadow, sorry, in the Hebra region with the Rito. It was more fun, but how do I put it? It was easier. Maybe that's why it just didn't feel like as much of a challenge. And now that we've done 2, it would be easy to just be, all right, let's just go on to the next one. I mean, there is one literally right here. We already know where it's at. And there's also the one over here in the corner with the Gerudo. So we could do that. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a break on that, and we're going to go, and I want to get a couple shrines. So all these that I have pinned, these 3 right here, would give me 4. And then there's also a tower here, which will open up this region. And then if we get all that done and we're still going in decent time, it depends on how hard this is and what other shrines we find. Then we might start to head over here towards this one. I was going to do this one last, but it's just already right here where we're at. So, you know, who knows? That's something. Another something I'm considering doing is, I know it's where we were at in Hatino Village. You can, if we can get enough money, we'd have to sell a lot of stuff. You can start building the house. And I know we have to get wood too, I believe. You can start building a house, or like pay for a house to be built, and basically take that one at the end that was going to be demolished at the end of like the little community neighborhood area. And then we can put up some more nice weapons, shields, bows, stuff that it's like special that we don't just want to break in like 5 swings or whatever. And that's kind of, it's just also a cool little story thing. And I know there's also, I believe there's another thing up here, but if I remember, there's something like a side quest with a town called Terrytown, but that's also over here. So we need to fill up this map first. And I know that I have 2 shrines over here I marked with stars. This one is up under a weird cave pattern, and I couldn't get in there. And then this one is one you have to climb to the top and like shoot a flaming arrow, I think, here, right when the moon or the sun like goes through this little heart and makes a shadow. But you have to do it right at the exact moment. And of course, there's also the sword we could go get. I believe there's a couple shrines in here we could do, but I know you have to have, I know it's for sure at least 15 hearts. It might be 20. And right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, if my eyes don't deceive me. So we still have a little bit of work to do if we're going to get to at least 15, because I think it's at least one row, and the bottom, or each row is 15. So now that I'm done talking, I figure we might as well just go act. I guess let's just go straight for this tower right here. Let's go for the green tower. It's the last one up here. A couple ways we can go about it. We could just sail across and go straight for the tower. We could jump up here and go across the bridge. I feel like going across the bridge kind of screams trap. There's a bird there. I'm going to use one of my oh so awesome abilities. Okay, let's get over here. Now, I know we're collecting hearts, but like I said, stamina wouldn't be a terrible idea either. After we get enough hearts to get the Master Sword, anything else after that is just kind of extra. You know, obviously the more hearts the better. It helps to have extra hearts, but I'm not going to pretend like it wouldn't also be cool to have more stamina. Interesting. I guess it might storm. I guess that's my fault for not checking the weather. Well, regardless, we're gonna go unless it shuts down. Oh yeah, rain's expected in 6 minutes. Isolated thunderstorms, of course, for the next hour. So you might hear some thunder in the background, and hopefully, you know, as long as the power doesn't go out, we'll be fine. But no, what I wanted to do, want to check and see. This one's fine. Actually, let's use the soldier's claymore. That looks good. As far as our gear, oh, what do you say we go? Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. I like his hair there. It's like the middle part. If you go with that one, it's a little different. So you can go with the Wind Waker gear. But I'm a big Ocarina of Time guy, so I'm going to do that. Look at that. That looks pretty straight. Oh, we could even go... I mean, you go down, but then you get attack up boost. Just saying, that looks pretty cool. Or we could just go with the biggest armor boost and go with this one. That's the thing that stinks, is that this other stuff looks cooler, but if you want the armor boost, you gotta go, you know, so. That's what stinks about it. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go ahead and use up our last one of these so that we can begin recharging it. The Rivali's Gale is now ready. So, yeah, anyways, it's good to be back. I did start earlier than normal, so if numbers are down, that's to be expected. I'm not going to be like, oh no, my numbers are down. So, well, let's see if we can get to the top. I know I kind of started. I think if we can at least get up past this ledge, we can rest for a second. Because it looks like we should be able to just kind of chill there and let our stamina recharge. And then from there, we can definitely climb to the top. Yeah, I think we're going to make it. Hopefully this is not... Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, we kind of... That was a risky way to cheese the system, but we did it. I'll take it. Akala span, or Akala. I don't know, it's 2 Ks, so... Akala. I think I always called it Akala. Okay. Yeah, there's more, so sorry, pardon. There's gonna be a lot of thunder. The main thing I remember about this tower is... Oh gosh, dude. Oh. Good thing about those guys is they do a lot of damage, but of course, all of them, all the bokoblins, or the moblins, any of them that are already dead, like, you know, just knock the head off and then hit the head. Yeah. There it goes, man. We're just gonna hope that there's no storms. No bad storms, that is. Let's see here. Ancient screw. Let's go. So we gotta get all the way up there. We have quite a journey. This one's gonna be a little messy. Rivali's Gale would be nice over here. But we're waiting on the charge. That poor guy. He's about to fall off. We gotta save him. Let's go away from the amiibo because we don't want to use that. Let's see if we can just blow him up. Oh, and there's a shrine nearby. Oh. Oh, yeah? Boom. Boom. Oh. He's too big, but we're too small for him. Oh. Oh. Dunzo. He actually was not too bad. Oh, he didn't drop any loot. Except for his sword. Okay. Give us something good, why don't you? Thanks, that monster was more than I bargained for. I'm a dab hand with a blade, but you... Well, my head is off to you, boy. Here, take this for your help. Okay, fireproof elixir we don't need anymore. That would have been cool before we got to, you know, the whole fire area. That's the Akala Citadel ruins. Long ago, at the peak of Hyrule's power, they built a fortress to protect Akala. It was said to be unassailable, but during the Great Calamity, Hyrule Castle fell. The army had no royalty to lead them. With no other choice, they fell back to this citadel to make their last stand. Sadly, a concentrated assault from the out-of-control Guardians spelled the end for this fortress, too. In a real sense, the Kingdom of Hyrule met its doom here. Found out my own kin died in that battle, so I came here to at least pray at the spot where they fell. But it turns out that the old Guardians are still active, so this is as far as I go. I've never heard of anyone else escaping a Guardian's side, at least. You don't look reckless enough to chance it. Be on your guard in these hills all the same. So yeah, he let us know that some of those Guardians, well, we know that the one patrolling, but also, like, you know, you never know. There might be others that are active. So unfortunately, we don't have Rivali's Gale right at the moment, but we still gotta try to risk it to get up there. So luckily, I think we can hold up right here, which should make it a little bit easier. So we're probably gonna try to climb around the side, climb up here the side of the bridge, and then I reckon we'll see if there's any Guardians that come at us. And, you know, we'll go from there. Okay. Oh, shoot, it's raining. I just saw that. Oh. No. Oh, dude, we barely made that. We barely made it. Nope. Uh-oh. What do we have that's metal? Not that. Okay. Let's put that away. This is the only bow we have that's not metal. Okay. Wonder, can we... So we will not be able to climb very far with this. Ooh. Let's stay away from that thing so it doesn't spot us. That would be bad. Hopefully none of these are active. Rusty Claymore. Psh, we don't want no Rusty Claymore. Can we hide here? Oh. I'm sure at some point there's going to be a Guardian that's going to pop out and be like, surprise! Oh, dude, there's a... Ooh, there's one... Is that one that I've already marked? No. So I've got another one. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a fella there. Oh, there's one way... Oh, that's... Okay, that's the other one I've marked. I gotta stop doing that. That's not what I want. Okay. Let's... Ooh. Guardian sword is badly damaged. Sorry about that. Okay. As long as we don't run into any more of those guardians that are monitoring us. But we do need to... Oh. Ooh. Boom. See ya, chump. See ya, chump. Okay. Now, do we have any other swords that aren't metal? There's the wooden one. I really wanted to keep... Dude, having the storm outside while it's storming here is kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. Let's see how far this one comes over here. So this one... Ooh, Rivali's Gale. I could skip some of this climb and get up close, but the problem is that, I don't know... Oh gosh, oh no, oh no. Okay. Let me try to see if I can skip some here. Ooh, maybe I can, oh yeah, let's go over here. Right here, let's do it. Skipped a good amount here. Oh! I wonder if I can push these off. I bet that's gotta be to push the, dang. It's really coming down. Sorry, I keep getting distracted, but, oh, well, you know. Oh, and then there's a lot of this out here. Okay, so we gotta make it past the goo. I wasn't standing in it. Why did I just take damage? I wasn't even standing in it. Why am I... Oh, because it's cold. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I guess let's put these on. Okay. There's some cannons out there. Bro, that's kind of crazy. Bro. That's nuts, dude. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, then I think the rain stopped. Or at least doesn't look like it's raining as much. Okay, now I think I can use the last one to skip a whole lot of this. And voila. We are up to the... That wasn't as bad as I thought. It was a little time consuming, but it was mostly fairly easy. Okay. Oh, there's a guardian up here. This one is marked. So there's that one. Of course, we saw the one off to the side there. So, and I know that there's one. That one is oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense because we just got to the tower. And I know that there's one way out there. I think that's the freebie. It's like you have to try to fight to the center because like there's a bunch of enemies on the way. And as long as you make it to the center of the island, then you're fine and it'll open up for you. Luckily, it's only supposed to go for another 40 minutes. But yeah, I gotta let my wife know. She decided to, she drove probably an hour with some friends to hang out this evening. Which I didn't even know that, I knew they were hanging out, but I didn't even know that they were driving that far. And then of course it starts storming. But yeah, I was like, huh? I told her, I said, you're missing some crazy storms here, man. Absolutely bonkers. I haven't even had dinner yet. I don't even know what I was gonna. I figured I'd just figure it out. Probably eat some mac and cheese later. I had a. Heck? I don't know if y'all saw that. The camera probably caught it. Part of my Mountain Dew I was drinking, like, splashed up at me. Or fizzed in my eye. Whoa. Pause. Hang on, I want to see if I can... Oh. I forgot the curtains I have in here aren't the ones that part in the middle. So I'd have to completely pull it all the way from the side. I don't want to do that. Regional map extracted. That means I think we only have 2 map sections that we have to get. Which is nice. Just the 2 in the corner, which honestly we will probably just wait and get while we're over there. Usually I feel like that's always the place I go last, just because deserts are kind of it's a big area, there's places you can get lost at, so I'm just like, you know, it is what it is, bro. And then I find out my wife went to one of my favorite places. One of my favorite places in my hometown growing up, a place called Flying Burrito. Nobody will know unless you're from there, because I don't think it's a chain, or I don't think they have other locations. But yeah, dude, I'm so upset she went there without me. So now I guess we can start going to these shrines. No, wait, I want to do this. So I guess I can I'll go to this purple one first, because it's the closest one. Then I'll teleport back. Oh, sorry. Alright. Yeah, so... Okay. So, yep. We'll definitely get at least one more heart piece out of this. The goal would be if I could find enough to get 2 heart pieces, then we'd be at 15 by the end of the stream. But I also know we'll get 15 if we don't have it from shrines. We'll get one more from... we're guaranteed at least 2 more heart containers from the water temple and from the... not from the water temple, sorry, I'm thinking of Tears of the Kingdom. From the water divine beast, and then from the one in the Gerudo. So we'll get at least 2 there. But, you know, my plan is at least 15. I don't know. I might do, if we're going to get, I might start using some of the shrines for extra stamina, because I might just wait, like use one of these for a heart, and then let 14 be the, I don't know how, I'll have to figure it out. Why did my Duolingo, dude, I swear my phone's possessed. My Duolingo just opened up. I told my wife, I was like, oh, go ahead, you could be a real deer and bring me back some flying burrito. She says, I can bring you Taco Bell. And I'm like, that is not the same. So it's one of these. Okay, okay, that's not too bad. Tilting the Switch is a little easier, but tilting your remote sometimes feels a little odd. So I know there's usually a bonus chest in here somewhere. I'm assuming it's probably not in this room. Sometimes I feel like you can just completely turn it on its side, but I'm afraid to do that and mess it up. So I'm not going to. But I'm sure one of these, I'm sure it'll be somewhere else. There's a chest. There's a chest. Oh, I see, okay. Ooh. But you'd still have to... I don't want to use this Great Eagle bow. I'm inside, so I'm going to use this one. Oh, are we supposed to ride? that up there. I don't really, it might be something nice, but I don't care about it that much to risk the time and energy for it. I'll be fine. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Okay, I say that, but watch it be like something that I need. Watch it be one of the key dungeons, or the key shrines, where it's like, oh no, you actually need a key for this. Okay, so one of these. I gotta roll these in here. Whoa. Okay, I got 2 out of the 3. Now I have none out of the 3. If I can rotate them up here. Come on. Come on, I gotta, this, now I feel like this is odd because, oh, of course, it's always 2 out of the 3. 2 out of the 3 cooperate, and then I end up fixing 1, and then there's 1 that gets off track. Alright, let's go. Of course it rolls, like, how does it roll over? That's one of my only pet peeves with the game is any shrine that's, oh, okay. There we go. I was gonna say any shrine that like forces you or requires you to tilt, because I'm so bad at tilting. And sometimes it's like I'll overshoot it. That's more frequent for me to do, is to overshoot it, because I won't tilt it enough because I'm like, oh, gotta go slow, and it's too slow. I'm like, okay, maybe a little bit faster, and then it just, the ball flips up over the platform that I need it to go towards. But all right, there we go. We're halfway to another heart or stamina vessel, whichever one we choose. Dude, and I'll tell you what, today's been a crazy day. Feel like I've been working. I feel like I've been sitting on my butt all day in the office, working on editing or content stuff. And I did wish to sit on my butt all day, but I was hoping I could spend it in my new chair I got, because last night, you know, I've got a new chair in the living room. I swear, from the time we got it, and not as much time as I'd hoped. I thought I was gonna have like the entire evening to just sit down and game in my new chair in the living room, and I thought, I was like, oh yes, new recliner. But then we were eating with grandparents, and then we talked for a while, which I'm not mad about, because I always love getting to see the grandparents. But then we talked forever, and by the time I got back, had to shower, then take care of all my stuff in the evening, and come home. Then I had like an hour I sat there, and I was already getting tired and getting sleepy, and the wife was getting tired, and I was like, another night. There'll be, I'm sure there'll be many other nights that are spent in the game chair, in my new gaming recliner. Okay, I guess we'll just go to this one next. Although this one's a little bit farther away, so I don't quite know if I'll have the stamina for it. We may have to be prepared to go over here to the side. Again, this is where stamina would be really nice, because you can pretty much just jump somewhere, jump off a high height, and just sail for as long as you can land. And I think with one more, I bet we probably would have been able to make it, but we're kind of getting close here, so I need to make sure we land. We can always just skip across here. And it is now telling me about the shrine I'm close to. A hog. Get away from me, hog. Let's see here. Yes, because once we go here, I might just actually skip going back to the tower and head on over here and do this one. And then that will be the 4 I need. But you can come over here and do this one. We might see some more. And I know we could circle around and get this shrine. And I know that there is one way over here. There's like this labyrinth one. I think it has a shrine or 2 in it. I think there's a puzzle shrine if you get like far enough into it. But I believe there's still 1, maybe 2, or no, that's, I'm thinking of this one. I think this is the labyrinth, because you have to get to the center. This one, maybe it is, maybe there's 2 of them. Why do I not remember doing that one? Skull Lake. Maybe there's 2, I guess. So, but Yeah, I don't think we get to another, I don't imagine that we get to another, why is there this here? Okay. Oh well.
Rivali's Gale is now
Oh, now Rivali's Gale is ready. Well, that's convenient, man. Okay. Well, now we just gotta make it up here. As long as it doesn't start raining, we'll be fine. Okay. Birdies. Dude, that thunder really wants to let me know that it's here. Thunder. I saw somewhere that apparently Ozzy Osbourne performed Thunderstruck for the last time in concert, which I'll be honest, I didn't know he was still performing it because he's like, what, 80 years old? Great performer, obviously some iconic music, but does he really need the money that bad? Or I guess he just must do it for the love of the game, as the kids say. Just for the love of the game. He loves performing, so, you know, cool for him, but you know, I'll be honest, I saw a video of him performing and it looked kind of rough. What's up, Nintendo gamers? Hello, Bates, how's it going? Looks like somebody's done with the deliveries, or at least for now. The truck man. I'm just doing some shrines, man. Enjoying some Breath of the Wild. Alright, we need an apple. Because, you know, I gotta get them Korok seeds. Do I have an apple? Ooh, what if I don't have an apple? I don't have an apple. I used up too many. Nice. That's fine. I'll put a little tiny... what do I want to do? I guess I could put a little leaf there for Korok seed. Okay. I was just about to say, Bates, the thunder is coming at me. And I'm not talking about OKC. Is Girahim in this game? Dude, I wish. From what I've experienced, no. But maybe I haven't... You know, I haven't gotten every single Korok seed in the game. So, oh my. Hey, you got here just in time for a minor test of strength, Bates. I know you're so happy. Do the voice. I can't. If I do the voice, I will not be able to concentrate for the next 5 to 10 minutes. That's all I'll think about. I might do it later, whenever we get some text in the game. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh wait, I'm using the wood thing. That's not gonna do much damage. Give me the boulder breaker. Boulder breaker! Ooh. Ooh. Boom. Yeah, give me that battle axe. When we get some text in the game, I'll do the voice, the Girahim voice. But I feel like you can't give it to every character because it's not special, you know? You can't just reuse the same voice for all the characters. Giant ancient core. Now I'm glad you're here because I actually was an actual question about the game. I'm trying to remember. I was thinking about. I got some of the swords. I got the Great Deity sword from the amiibo, and I remembered that there's the side quest where you can get the house in the game, and you can like hang your weapons or like shields or bows. You can hang them up on the wall. I forgot what the requirements are for that. I know when I was in I think it was Hatino earlier in the game, I think he told me to bring him like 3,000 rupees and some wood. I definitely don't have either. I think the wood have like 10 maybe. The rupees I only have 409 obviously, as you can see on screen. But I can sell a lot of things. Link is very excited. What can I sell that would be worth something? I know I have... Unfortunately, I don't think I have any diamonds. I have ancient cores. I have ruby. Regular ancient core. well, the other one was 2 giants. I have all the ancient stuff. Sapphire, ruby. I have ruby and sapphire. Amber. No platinum, no emerald, unfortunately. No X or Y or sun and moon. Hey, what's up, Antonio? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Maybe I don't have maybe I wouldn't have enough to get to 3,000, but you know, that's all right. That's all right. That I feel like that's where it is. This is where you do the Terrytown. That's another thing. Because I remember there's this weird, like there's a bridge out there. Yeah, I remember. I can't forget Terrytown, dude. Of course I gotta get out here. Oh, dude, look at that field of guardians. Looks scrumptious, man. Don't you just want to land there? I know I don't. Oh, whoa. Hey, look. Hey. Look at what we got here. A great fairy, which I believe this is 3 out of 4. So we just got to get the last great fairy. I'm sure she's going to ask for rupees, so that's cool and all. Drop in, get a fairy, maybe 2. Maybe 2. No, but we got Amaranth. Alright, that's fine with me. Boy, sweet boy. Please listen to my story. I'm the great fairy Miha. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. All I need is 1,000 rupees. I don't have 1,000. I have... Can you accept 409? I'll keep my rupees. That is truly tragic. Okay, well... Then I'm gonna put... I guess I'll put a... I'll put this thing here. Now I just have to be able to remember what these are. I gotta get to a town, somebody. Gotta get to a town. Oh. Top fans. I noticed that I don't know if I did something different on the chat, but now it says top fans. I think Antonio, you might be it left a little. Let me see if that's anything I can. What does that mean? Oh yeah, 50. Okay, there's like. That's cool. You're number 1, so it gets a little 50 XP. I don't know what the XP is for, but that's pretty cool. Nice. Oh, congrats, Antonio. Fan number 1. Yeah, I think Bates might have popped out for a second. Maybe he's still here, but he also sometimes games in the background. But yeah, Bates got a Switch too. I know because he's been helping me a lot. I've been playing Pokemon lately. Been playing Pokemon Scarlet and... Okay, Thunder. Gosh. He's been helping me because I am not in any way, shape, or form a Pokemon guy. I played Fire Red and Leaf Green in high school, my senior, junior, or the summer junior going into senior year, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I had a great time. But it was more so just because it was like, oh, it's Gen 1. It's, you know, classic Pokemon. That's about it. Oh, I still need one more. And I remember starting Emerald, and I think I got 2 or 3 gems into Emerald, and I liked Emerald. And that's one I've never actually went back to. I went back to play Fire Red and Leaf Green again. I played Sword and Shield when it came out, or like a year after it came. I think it came out 2021. I played it 2022, and I had a lot of fun with it. Again, I hadn't played it. Oh, it's one of these. Bro, what? I'm not. Climb down. Where are you at? Oh, I gotta climb. Is it? I guess I'll do it for the Korok seed. But yeah, Sword and Shield I really liked. I spent like 100 hours, or almost under. I think it was like 90 hours on the game. Hopefully this is it, so I can go back up to the top. There we go. Maybe it'll be a buddy and refill the stamina for me. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Mr. Korok. Thank you, Mr. Korok. But yeah, I loved Sword and Shield. It was awesome. Spent a ton of time in it. And then after that, I got in this mood where I'm like, oh, well, maybe I am a Pokemon fan. I'm going to start playing all these other forms of Pokemon. And I remember I got Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Got about halfway into that, and I was enjoying that. It's different controls, a little simpler, but because it was Gen 1, I was really enjoying it. I don't know if I would appreciate that control scheme for like many others, but because it was the original, and I know it was just to get people and like more kids into Pokemon and like reacquainted from the beginning, that was fine. It made sense. However, I ended up not ever finishing it because about halfway through, or I don't know if it's halfway. It's right around when you get to there's a little house where you can like leave some of your Pokemon to train. I got there and I saved, and then I spent an entire day playing the game, because I was just grinding. I had a day off, and I was just played for probably 8-9 hours. Like I literally, from the time I woke up to the time I went to bed. And right before, I didn't think to save it because I don't think it had autosave. And I just went on, just like, okay, put my Switch back on the dock. Did what I needed to do. Also, what is this? What is this? Only here bearing this angel. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to carry this all the way out there. I forgot. It's not enough that you just travel out there. You have to, because you can't run, you have to carry this to the center. But yeah, I ended up losing my data, or my save data, because I didn't save. And I know it was my fault. It was a stupid thing, but it's one of those things where when you lose your progress, it's just so disheartening. You just kind of don't really, like, you're like, like, and then when you go to replay it, it's like there's nothing wrong if you played the game and beat it and then replayed it. That's fine. But it's when you have to replay it right after you just did that. It's like you suddenly don't really feel like redoing it. And so I never ended up finishing. And I really want to. And I ended up selling it. But I want to buy the game back again. Because I want to finish it. I also remember buying Pokemon Shining Pearl. And again, I started it and was like, oh, this is going to be so cool. And I got stuck in, like, and I made this mistake. This was a dumb mistake. I was playing that game really late at night when I was visiting my girlfriend at the time. And it was like 1 in the morning. I was exhausted. I was tired, but I was just I just wanted to spend some hours on the Mon catching, man. I wanted to catch some Mon. And I was like dozing in and out of sleep. And I woke up at one point and I was in the middle of some dungeon, like some cave system. And I don't remember what I did or how I got there. And I couldn't figure out how to get out. And I even was looking it up and it was just like, whoa, what the heck? And so then I literally could not get out of where I was at. So then I was like, you know what? Well, okay, I'll restart. And I restarted the playthrough, but again, ran into the same thing where I was like, well, because it wasn't super far in. I might have said halfway. I was probably like 4 or 5 hours in, so not really halfway. But I still didn't feel like redoing that. So, and that one wasn't bad. It was okay. From the little that I played, it was a fun Pokemon game, but it definitely wouldn't be in my top. Probably out of all the ones I played, I guess it would beat out, well, I don't know. It's definitely, Scarlet and Violet's definitely my favorite. And then Sword and Shield would be probably right underneath it. Then I'd go Fire Red, Leaf Green. Because those are the only 3 that I've played and finished. I say finished. I never beat the very end. I got all the way up to the Elite Four in Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I didn't end up finishing it. But I experienced the majority of the game, so I feel like I have a valid enough opinion to be able to rank it. Oh gosh, dude. I'm just running. I have not stopped. I'm zigzagging a little bit. You could stop and set it down and, you know, fight the enemies, but I'm too worried that the ball would roll off in the water and I'd have to restart. So, oh no, dude, the blood moon. Are you kidding me? Blood moon right here, right now. Luckily, I mean, it's not like any of these guys are gonna come back because I haven't killed them. So, oh gosh. Oh, they're aiming, bro. They're aiming. I got a zigzag. I got a zigzag. These guys, these moblins are gonna come after me now. Oh, brother. And I'm still, and it's such a, they make this, oh gosh. They make the circle so wide. It's like, it's still, I'm kind of getting close to, oh. Luckily I don't drop it. I only took half a heart damage, but. Ooh, dude. These guys are sharpshooters, man. They're, oh, they hit the rock. They're getting close. Oh, he got me. Oh, no. Hit your buddy, hit your buddy, hit your buddy. It's kind of fun. It's like, dude, look at that. He's trying to snipe me. Homie's actually doing, he's getting farther. Okay, he's out. I'm out of his range. Oh gosh. And I'm doing that thing where I've held down the control stick so long that my finger is like ever so slightly sliding off. I'm almost there though. I'm almost there. If I made it all this way, didn't drop it once, and only took a heart of damage, I'd say that's a success. It's more so just time consuming than anything, but it's not like a lot of time is being consumed. So it's alright. We made it here. Ta-da! And if I remember correctly, the shrine opens up and it's just like a, hey, you did it, you made it. Most of the shrine quests with the puzzles, if it requires a lot, if it asks a lot of you just to get into the shrine, more often than not, once you get in the shrine, there's nothing really to do. It'll just give it to you and be like, hey, congrats for getting in here and, you know, into the vortex. But yeah, talking about Pokemon, I've started so many different Pokemon games. I want to say, I don't think I've started them all, but I know, like I said, I got like 2 or 3 gyms into Emerald. I know I started and played a gym or two into Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I know that I don't think I ever got to like the first gym or however it works in Sun and Moon, but I know I picked my starter and did a little bit. Like I got maybe an hour into Sun and Moon. I know I've started Platinum before. It's like, it's a thing where in the past where it's like, I'm like, okay, you know, maybe I'm in a Pokemon mood, and I like a Pokemon sounds fun in my head, and I pull one out, I go to start playing it, and then I just get distracted with something else, and I'm like, I'm not really in the Pokemon mood. But with Scarlet, it was like, okay, ZA was coming out. I was like, well, I'm not really a Pokemon guy, but this one people were saying could be like the best one in a long while. I was like, well, I guess I could try it. I think I'm just gonna teleport over here, honestly, because I'm way across the water and literally on like water level, so that'd be still a little bit of a journey, whereas I could probably make up half of this just by sailing, or paragliding, sorry. I don't know why I think sailing. I'm thinking like sailing or parasailing. Oh, Blood Moon. But yeah, probably because I was playing the Zelda game I played before this was Wind Waker, so I'm in like that Wind Waker mood. Yeah, because there is that one way out there. So I've got my 4 that I need. An ancient shaft. Honey, I'll show you an ancient shaft. Alright. I don't know why I'm using Rivali's Gale, because I don't even have the stamina to make it down regularly. See, this will be easier because we can We can make it quite a ways. Honestly, what I should have done was went and got a stamina vessel and then came over here to do, to glide. But yeah, I say all that about Pokemon to say that I've been getting into it lately and been playing it. It's a lot of fun. I'm kind of starting to get to the moment where now, like, I'm starting to kind of appreciate it more. I still probably am not going to call myself a Pokemon fan. I think I'm gonna wait till Pokemon ZA comes out, because I've already put in the pre-order for that, and we're gonna see how it goes. So I'll play that when it comes out, and if I like that one and I'm still really enjoying it by then, because sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes I get into a game. I'm hoping it's not the weather. That could be it though. It's very, very possible. I guess I could try again. I just don't know. It's not telling me what the issue is. Oh, hang on. Are we back? Are we back, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. I guess we're back. It looks like we are. I apologize for that brief moment of things not working. Okay. I guess I'll leave it. Alright, cool. I'm just going to assume that we're back. Sorry about that. My OBS did not even tell me immediately when it took like forever, like a whole 20 or so seconds after the fact. And then I looked over at my preview monitor and was like, well, wait a minute. So I'm assuming it might have been the weather. Oh shoot, I think it's doing it again. Oh no. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the hovering. Maybe there's too much going on. Let's try this. Is it still working? Hello? Come on, stream. Push through. I don't want to have to end it early. I was doing so good. Not receiving. It says it's receiving good video. I don't know what the issue is. I've never had this issue. Like, my internet's been fine. I'm just gonna have to assume it's the storm being weird. Because my internet's fine. Okay. I don't know what it is, so I'm sorry. It says stream status right now is poor. So, okay. Sorry. Oh gosh, and there's the thunder too, man. That's disappointing. Maybe that or it's my computer. I don't even know at this point. Let me open it up and see. It looks like it's playing on here. I see it. So, but for whatever reason, on my preview monitor, it's like, oh, it's got issues. It's got issues. Buffering. But I don't see any buffering on my end. And there's a Korok there. Alright. I'm just gonna, if it keeps doing it, I might end it early. I apologize, but I don't want to have like a stream that just cuts out with so many different things. Let me try to see where this guy's going. I'll monitor it and see how it goes. Oh, I gotta catch him. Oh boy. Okay, well, yeah, we'll just wait and see if it's got any more issues. Maybe it was the hovering. Maybe there was too much going on the screen. Maybe oh, dude, there's one over here. What is that? Oh, that's on the Skull Rock. Okay, or Skull Lake. Well, dang. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll try not to paraglide anywhere. Anyways, that being said, it looks like things are going better. So, for whatever reason, we just had a little tiny bit of issues. But we are back. So, there's some wolves. Oh my gosh, it's doing it again. Are you kidding me? I see some more lag. I see it struggling. I'm watching it. Good grief, dude. That's freaking annoying. It wasn't even supposed to storm all day. It wasn't supposed to storm all day until I start. And of course I start early because I'm like, oh, I'll beat the storm. No, the storm comes early. It's just one of those days that no matter what I try to do, it does not want to work. Oh, dude, this sucks. Well, that's not pleasant. I don't know what I want to do because I don't want it to keep going like this. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the internet because I think it's fine. I can try to look it up and see. Let me see if I can Google it. Maybe. What's the thing that it said? I don't know. Like, I don't even know. I wish there was something they would tell me, like, either the bit rate or... Because now it says the stream status is excellent. But I still see it skipping over here. Okay. Different. The suggestion is to try a lower bit rate. So, might be the more things are going on screen, could be making it go, because it seems to be doing the best when I stop and I don't do anything. So it actually tells me a lower, which I feel like is weird. You think that a higher bitrate would allow more stuff to happen, but again, I'm not a computer guy, so it tells me I should try a lower one. It says I should do 2500, but I feel like that's really low. That's what it wants me to stream at. But if I do 2500, we'll see. That could totally mess things up, though. If it just starts looking atrocious, then that's what I'm a little worried. Says, yeah, recommended amount is 2500. Okay, we're gonna do what 2500, and if it still has issues, then I know it's just being dumb. Okay, we're gonna see. Dude, this is annoying. Always trying to derail me, man. Always trying to derail me from my content. Oh well. Sometimes it's times like this where it's like, if I was a big streamer or like creator, what would I do? Because I feel like I'd have more people to help, and I would probably have someone that would be like, be in my corner, like a tech guy that would know how to fix it. But at the same time, it's more pressure. So at the very least, like being a small creator, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing or have as much help. But at the same time, if something doesn't work, not a big loss. Do I know Kilton? I don't think I know him. Tell me what they look like in detail. If you see this Kilton character, please tell me all the juice. Oh, I know who Kilton is. He's a little weird troll dude. Yeah, I know him. Is it still telling me that it's having issues? Why did I get a notification that was like, it's still... I don't think my game really freaking knows, or it's not my game, it's the YouTube thing. I don't think it really knows what the heck is going on. Oh well, as long as it's visible on the screen at this point, I don't really care. I'm worried that it probably scared people off. They're like, oh, the stream's not working. He's having issues, so well, he's just gonna end it. But we're still doing shrines, man. We still are doing shrines. So that's just gotta see what happens. It looks, now on my end, it looks to be running better, like faster, but the picture quality is definitely it's a little, what's the word? A little buttery now. Like, not buttery smooth or buttery crisp, but just like a little cloudy or like foggy, like not as sharp, I guess is the word. Which, I mean, I guess is fine if it's constant, you know, it's consistent. Looking a little buttery and consistent is better than sharp and not. Oh, it's one of these. Boom. Oh, that. What a putt. What a putt. It's just golf at that point. That's all that is. That's the entire thing. That's the entire, like, all you do here is just golf. You just do a putt. You'd love to see it. I'm gonna be that guy because I bet there's a chest here. No? To be honest, I thought there was something there. I wonder. My other thought was like maybe there's a chest you have to like turn this and right. But it doesn't look like that's the case. In fact, that's not even connected to anything. Okay, well. Aha! It's fake. It's fake. Wait, there's all that back there. I thought this was, I swear there was one. Okay, so that's real, but now I'm gonna miss the stuff behind it. I guess I can go, I think you can still go back in there. Yeah, the game definitely looks, man, I just wish, I don't know if I need a better PC or I just need to optimize different settings or what, but like most games are fine because I generally play, and I think that's probably why, is because I'm used to just only ever playing old games. So running at 720, not a big deal, or 30 frames, not a big deal. But it's when I'm like, oh, this new game is in 4K and in 60 frames a second. Well, then suddenly now it's like, well, it's having trouble. It doesn't even want to run at 1080. So, you know, little frustrating, but you know, oh well. I might not go the full. Like lately, I've been going 3 hours. Tonight, I might just do the 2 if it's having issues. What have you got? There's arrows. You know, I'll always take a bundle of arrows, and then I'll take them all. 120 rupees, yeah. Okay, let's sell a bunch of stuff to see how much we have. Maybe we'll get 1,000 for the ferry, or even more maybe for. Yeah, let's do 3. That's 600 rupees right there. So that's a good start. Ancient core is 80. So we can definitely get 1,000. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go all of it. That's another 300. I don't think we're gonna be able to get to 3,000 unless we save up some. But we could probably get to at least, well, I don't know. Maybe are you gonna get to at least 2,000? So we're, you know, 2/3 of the way there. I'm just gonna sell this angels. I know you use it. There's something you can use it for later, for things. But I'm just not gonna worry about it. All of them. All of them. Yeah. So we're still about 800 away from the 3,000 that they need for the house. Trying to think. What else is worth a lot? I have a bunch of these that I don't need. I guess I can sell these, because now that I got the armor, I don't need elixirs. For fire, at least. So that'll make me at least a little bit of money. That'll put me a little over 2,300. Any of these meals, most of these are meals that I would actually want to use, so I'd rather not sell them. Like how a ferry is only worth 2 rupees. Like, okay, buddy. Alright, buddy. I could sell some. Ooh, there's like moblin guts. Some of the and the moblin fangs. Some of those are worth something. But I know a lot of times you use them for upgrades. Is the main thing. So, you know, the flint. I might sell my flint because I don't think I need a lot of flint. 75 rupees. Luminous stone. Ooh. I could get some money. Oh, actually, we're at 3,000, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the 3,000 that we need. There's also a lot of choo-choo jelly. And I'm gonna sell this. I don't think we're gonna get another 1,000 to be able to do the house and the ferry, because as far as the wood goes, we have 10, but I don't remember how much he said he needed. Wish you could just go and buy wood. Rock salt. And we get a bunch of this stuff, so let's just sell it here. Let's do something with it. Some of the animal parts I want to keep, though. Yeah, we should probably... Even though it'd be tempting to sell the moblin guts or the moblin fangs, I'm gonna hold on to those. Yeah, we just made like almost pretty much 3,000 off of them. So that's nice. So that could be something, you know, obviously that ferry's there, but let's see. So we did that. I guess we could go to, we can always warp back here. There's the shrine way over here, and then the other one here. Let's do. That's like, so that's Akala or Akala. Wait, so this, okay, so this is Kakariko. I guess let's go over here. I haven't quite decided. I know I said I wanted a heart, and then I said I wanted a stamina vessel. A little, like, I feel like just 1 or 2 stamina. Like, the thing is that stamina is one of those things that, yes, the more you have, the more helpful it is in practice or in theory. But there's not many occasions where you just have to use, like, oh, like, you can really only get here if you have, like, 3 whole stamina wheels. You know, there's not a lot of those instances. Most of the time, like, I feel like once you get to 2 full wheels, especially with mixed with Rivali's Gale, you're probably gonna be fine. You know, so what do I want to do? I feel like we still have a lot of adventuring to go as far as getting the hearts for. Let me look it up and see, because if it's like ends up being like, oh, you need like 20 hearts for the sword, then I'm gonna go ahead and be like, oh, okay, heart container. How many hearts do you need for the sword in Breath of the Wild? Oh, you actually only need 13. So I have enough as is right now, so I'm doing stamina vessel. Because we will get another heart when we do, at least 2 more hearts when we do the other 2 divine beasts. So that'll be 15 right there. It also says you can go heavy into hearts to get the sword, and then after you get the sword, you can go to the one guy that will transfer them, and so then you can just transfer them over into stamina vessels. Which I feel like, regardless of the hearts, like the hearts are still useful even outside of the, like the sword. So basically, we have enough as is right now. Which is weird. I feel like it should be more for how long the game is and how much there is to do. You'd think it would want to reward you going out to more shrines, or maybe doing them after the divine beast. But I guess really you could just grind for the shrines, you know, and then only do as many divine beasts as you need. Theoretically, you could just not even do any divine beasts until after you get the master sword. So yeah, now we have a little bit extra stamina, which, hey, it'll be nice. It'll be help. I'll probably try to get to at least 2 full wheels, and then maybe do the rest in hearts. Because we still have 1 orb, so 3 more will get us 1 more. And then there's 2 there and 2 here. I guess let's go over here then. For the rest of the stream, because I got about another 42-ish minutes, I'll try to get these other 2 shrines. And we might venture over to the those other shrine and see if I can, because if I need 1 more for another piece, then I guess I will try to do the I'll try to do the one where you aim the arrow into the sky or over at the certain shrine. Oh, I forgot to go over and give the rupees and see how much wood we needed. I feel like there's got to be something here. There's all these, look at all these, there's like torches that need to be lit. There's a bunch of them though. Oh, there's sirens outside. I'm gonna just go ahead and use one of these. I know it might be dumb to use it right now, but I prefer it to just walking because I feel like that's kind of boring. And see, that shrine is still way out there. I need to keep at least 1 of them though for, you know, looking back now, that didn't really get us very far. If we were going a little more downhill, that would have been worth it, but kind of just wasted 1 for nothing. So, oh well. Oh, sorry. Excuse me for getting in the way. I need to check something real quick. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're fine. Want to make sure it was still showing up. And ever since those issues, that was kind of, I think some people left and they didn't come back, but that's okay though. That's alright. It happens sometimes. I don't blame him if the stream's having issues. I don't blame him. I like how all that happened. People left, and then I'll use one. Ow. That hurt. I hit like my bottom teeth on my top teeth. I've only ever done that like 2 or 3 times in my life. It's like more of like a weird, uncomfortable, like, how do you be mad at yourself? It's like it was your own teeth that did that. Yeah, so this might not go down in history as my best stream, but you know, oh well. Ooh. Get out of the way, doggy. Oh no, I got something metal on me. This rock breaker, it's made out of rock. Okay. Whatever. And then use this one. I wish I had another bow that was not another one that wasn't metal, so I don't have to keep using this one. You're lucky, buddy. I was back and forth on if I wanted to attack him. I was like, maybe I shouldn't. Oh, hey, look, a shrine. But it's also raining, which means no climbing is going to be going on here. Folks, I'm just going to have to figure out how to hover over there. Okay, buddy. You don't have to get that close to me. I wonder if I'll even need Rivali's Gale. I maybe could just glide over there from up here without it. Maybe. Just maybe. Who knows? Actually, no, it's not quite the height difference as I thought it was going to be. Yeah. This one will be here. Bling, bling. Yep. Thank you, game. I don't know where the shrine is. I would ever know where it's at. Zunakai Shrine. I'll tell you what though, I'm starting to get a little hungry. A little hungry. I'm getting hungry. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, that's it. It's literally, you just get, okay. I didn't think that was that challenging to get into, but whatever. Alright. The flame blade doesn't do me any good, really. Is there like a bonus chest? I guess I didn't really do anything, so asking for a bonus chest would be a little greedy of me. Alright. I got a shrine, or I got a orb just for using Rivali's Gale, I guess, and climbing up there. I guess because it assumes maybe if you don't have Rivali's Gale, like, you're just gonna have to climb a really far distance. But even then, like, if we hadn't used it, I don't think we would have had to climb as high, even if we sailed over. Like, maybe it's because it's in the rain. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's because I know there's a couple areas in the game where it's, like, consistently raining all the time. So maybe that's one of those where it's like you can't climb from the bottom, so you have to sail in from the top. I don't know. But we done 46 shrines. Okay. Next up, we need to get all the way over here to the this side, but that might be a bit of a challenge because can I teleport over here and glide? Let's try that. I also know that we're gonna have to change our clothes as soon as we get there because it's gonna be hot. More sirens. I'll tell you what though, I really want to move out of the town I'm in because there are lots of reasons, but yeah. Man, you hear sirens like every freaking night. Or most nights at least. Let's get the flame gear on. Not the hood. I feel like that just look I love that. Oh gosh, anything wood, let's not use. And then of course, okay, yeah, we're fine. Okay, so where was it that we're going? That away. It's too dangerous to go, so we can't climb it. It's too dangerous to go near. Where is it taking me? Oh. So, can we go around though? So I guess we're taking the long way. We're going the long way around. Okay. To try to get to this shrine, because I think it'll be easier than trying to travel from Timbuktu, who knows where we were at. I need to get somewhere where we can preferably kind of stand for a second. Oh, okay. We're also kind of in the rock. Sorry, Dwayne. The Rock Johnson. Maybe we can stand up here on him. Okay. Let's go over here. We're getting a little bit closer, I think. Once we get over here, it'll just kind of be on the other side. And then really that's all the shrines that I really wanted to do. We'll still have like half an hour left, which has kind of been a little bit of a quiet stream due to technical difficulties. Yeah, now the problem is that I gotta make sure I have enough stamina to get over there. I might have to wait it out for Rivali's Gale. That's gonna be kind of a spicy situation right there. If I had even more stamina, I could just keep sailing all over there. And I do have that stamina drink. I don't know. I'm gonna try to land over here because I still think this is gonna be pretty high up. Or I still think this could do a good amount. Okay. Because honestly, I might not have to if I do it from here. No, I think I should be able to make it. We're good. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do for the last like half hour or so. I guess just try to finish up some shrines, or we might, I guess we could always go and just talk to the Zora people, set up so that we know for sure we're doing the shrine next time. Alright. Show me your power. Brutal. Brutally rude, Tiny Highland. This sacred platform is only for true Goron men. So shove off, none brother. If you want to respect, you gotta train hard to earn it. Can I at least... Okay, so we can teleport there. What are we trying to do? Pump it up, brother. By the gods, I love me some muscle. This right here is our hardcore training ground, String Bean. This is where we come to get ripped and shredded. It's where Goron boys become Goron men, brother. Please move. I ain't moving a muscle, brother. Not a single well-defined muscle. This special platform, sacred even. Only real Goron men, as decided by us three Goron blood brothers, are allowed. Besides, my littlest bro is in the middle of training right now. Brother does not interrupt a brother's training, brother. Yeah, this is definitely Hulk Hogan. But I gotta say, you do seem like a real man of action. Almost like you have a Goron air about you. I like it. So what are you waiting for, brother? Get training. That's it. If you can clear our hardcore training program, I'll move out of your way. Count me in. Good answer, brother. We're gonna shred you to pieces, little man. Prepare your tiny self. Let me explain how this hardcore training works. The rules are dead simple. Simple as a deadlift, brother. Start from the bottom. You gotta climb back up here within the time limit. But don't fool yourself into thinking it's on a climbing challenge, little man. You gotta pick up rupees as you go. Climb up the cliff within the time limit and grab a passable number of rupees. Do that and you pass the test. If you run out of time or decide to give up halfway through your climb, you have to return all the rupees you picked up. That's life, brother. Okay, so we gotta climb and get rupees. $20 or 20 rupees per attempt. Sure. You have to collect 100 rupees as you climb. Even if you reach the goal before time runs out, if you don't grab enough rupees, you fail. Gut check challenge. Okay, maybe this will take a little bit more of my time than I thought. So this is where the stamina wheel's nice. I wish because of the heat, I wonder if I could use the climbing gear or if it'll be too hot. Let me see. I thought I had double climbing. Oh yeah, I do have the minion. Okay. Maybe this will help a little bit. Well, hopefully there's some other rupees other than green, because that's not going to cut it. Okay. Green rupee. Okay, I see some blue up there. I'm assuming the higher up you get, there's probably different kinds. See, here's a blue. And you might have to go a little more out of your way for some of the other ones. Okay, well, got 13. That's still not very close. And we've got about 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes. Okay, I saw a red up here, which will help. Okay. Let's get this. Let's try to jump a little bit more to save some time. Okay. We're almost halfway. Both up the mountain and up for rupees' sake. Okay, I see a red there and a red there. So that would be 60 and then 80. So I think we'll be fine as long as we grab these blues. Oh, come on. There's a red rupee here. See, now the main thing I'm worried about is the time. Well, worst case scenario, if we can get... We have Rivali's Gale, I could maybe cheat if it lets me. There's a red one up there. Okay, there's 2 red. There's 2 red. That'll be enough. Honestly, I don't even need the red. I found a blue. Okay, I can take my time because this red will be... I think we're good. I think I have plenty of time. Where? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we'll still finish with about like 30 seconds left. And there were plenty more rupees, like yeah. Yeah, we still had 33 seconds left, and we went pretty slow at the beginning. Plus, we have one whole extra red rupee. So yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that wasn't too bad. The extra stamina will probably help, but all those breaks up there were also helpful too. So even if we didn't get the stamina wheel, we might have been fine anyways. So I'm sure if I tried even harder, you could do it a lot quicker. Okay. So, yep, I'm gonna say it looks like it'll just be a free one then. So that really wasn't too hard. That didn't take too long. It took just like an extra minute or two. Honestly, about the time you would have spent doing the shrine was the time we spent climbing. You know, because what? We climbed in about 2.5 minutes. Plus the talking was another 30. So, like, that's the same thing as if we spent like 3 minutes of the shrine. Which I feel like would be pretty generous, because I feel like there's definitely, outside of maybe some of the minor tests of strength, we probably spent longer than 3 minutes in some of them. So, but yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I probably will just stop at 2 hours, because I know I have some videos to work on, and plus I'm just getting hungry, so I'll work on some stuff till the wife is home. And I'll try to stream again, assuming no bad weather. The plan will be to stream again on... I'm free Thursday, but the new EA football game comes out. So probably Friday. Unless something comes up on my plans where I need to be open Friday. Probably Fridays. What it's looking like. I got about 25 minutes. I guess I can fly over here and I'll check to see. Maybe I can, like, they'll let me sleep or rest at one of these things where I can open up this last shrine, because then I can get another stamina wheel. So, because like I said, I might try to get 2 full stamina wheels and then just go for hearts. I'll put these on. Yeah, because it's dark out here now. Where'd you go? Keel? Can't find Keel anywhere. If I just really, really loved this game, or if I had a bigger following that was like, oh yeah, do more Breath of the Wild, do more, you know, like people were really clamoring for it, I'll be honest, it'd be really tempting to go through and like do all of the shrines and do all of the, where's the thing we're shooting with the arrow? Over there. Wish I could just like sit somewhere, like anywhere, because I'd like to sit right there next to it. I think there's some beds you can rest at. If I can get over here quick enough. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I'm sure I can probably rest here. A Rito down bed? Sure. I think that's the one where it's, let's go until morning, I think. The Rito down bed, I believe, it gives you the extra hearts, I think. Oh, gosh. That sounded like it was almost a painful kind of sleep. Yeah, you get like, oh yeah, you get like 3 extra hearts and an extra stamina wheel. But of course, anything yellow, like the extra stamina or the extra hearts are like one-time use. So, you know, once you use them, that's it. I guess we could have rested there, maybe. Let's see, we gotta get to where we gotta shoot the arrow. I think it's, where was it? This is where we're shooting it at. What's the, I need to see what the hint was. The shrine quest. Pillar in the sky, the heart lights up when the sun is high. The heart, but a warming flame. So basically I think we have to shoot a fire arrow through it. So we need to, where'd it go? Is it over here? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to miss it. I want to be in a prime spot. But I'm trying to think if there's a better spot for it. What is that up there? Oh, someone's singing. Cool. So I'm assuming I need to shoot a fire arrow. My thought is either a fire arrow or I have to like start a fire. But my thing is, do I have to shoot it from afar or can I literally just be standing right there? I think that thing is gonna move. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just see if I can stand right next to it and shoot it, because I feel like that'd be easier so I don't miss. Otherwise I'm gonna waste some fire arrows. But I figure it's gonna be at a certain time, so I'm sure it'll probably be like freaking probably noon. It'll be like the middle of the day, sometime where I can't just teleport and do the day again. Let me see. Does it not tell me the time? 7:15. It's too early. 7:15, man, I'd still be asleep. Hey, but I will say I was gonna show some Pokemon cards, but to be honest, I don't know if there's anyone in here to show Pokemon cards to. I'm gonna take a sip of my Mountain Dew Code Red. Ooh. Okay. Gosh, can this shadow not move any quicker? I know I said I had some time to kill, but this wasn't how I was planning on spending the time to kill. I feel like time is moving so slow. Do I really want this shrine that bad? I feel like it's an easy one. Oh, hang on. I feel like the shadows... Is it just me, or is this... Oh, the shadow's getting close. Is this it? This looks like it's going to pass it by. Is it a different one? Are there multiple? It's not that one. Because the sun's got to get through there. I should have... I don't know if noon would have been too late, though. Because, see, there's the heart. I feel like, is it... There's one over there? There's got to be one where the sun is, like, directly through it. Oh, I didn't realize that it could tell you the time on the... down at the bottom. Oh, gosh, dude. The time moves so slow. It's like every time you don't want it to move slow, it does. And it says, screw you, I'm doing it anyways. And then when you're like, hey, come on, time, let's go. Time is like this. It's like the top, like, no. No, I'm not gonna. I don't wanna. So, yeah, I'm sure it'll probably be around noon. Luckily, we moved about 2 hours from when I said 7:15. Oh, of course. That's probably my sign. I'm doing all this to... I'm not even doing anything stressful, and now the freaking stream is like, oh yeah, we're gonna have issues again. Probably my sign to just pack it up. I might just, if it's not even a full 2 hours, I might just go ahead and do this part, and as soon as this is over with. I think we're finally getting here. I can see it. Watch this not work. Watch it be like, oh, you gotta be farther away, or you gotta throw a bomb in it, or do something. If it was, I wish it was like, if it was like 1 or 2, that way you could sleep till noon to advance the time and still have time to get over here. $10:40. This is what waiting is like in Breath of the Wild, guys. This is waiting, all right. Yeah, at least the last 2 times it messed up was when I was gliding and there was a lot of stuff loading on the screen. I'm like, okay, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just a lot for the game to try to handle. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Nope. I don't think so. Okay. Maybe it's coming. I think this is it. Because I think the sun is about to be... Yeah, I see a little gap. That's got to be it. Watch. It's going to be like right at noon. So you have to do it. You have to go at morning and wait. Yeah, watch, I bet. I mean, it actually... Yeah, let me see. This has got to be it. It's going to end up being like 12:05 or 12:10. So if you did it at... Because here, coming up on... Noon is right now. So yeah, probably like 12:10 or 12:15. So if you slept till noon and then ran your butt over here, you could probably get it in time. You'd have to jog. 12:15, maybe 12:20. It's slowing down. And make sure I have my fire arrow out. 12:30. It's slower now that I said something. Okay. So it'll start to glow orange when it's able to be shot. So that'll kind of tell you when it's okay to shoot it. I'm assuming any kind of fire, like any way that you can start a fire works. Glad we waited like 10 minutes for that. The ancient Rito song. Well, I guess we'll get this shrine. Then we'll get the orb. And then we'll teleport. I guess we can go get another stamina vessel. And then we will... oh, cannon. So it doesn't just give you a free... This is one of the ones that's like, oh, we can't just give you a free. Sure, you waited all that time and had to figure out the riddle and everything, but no, we're not just going to give you a free orb. It's like, we gave you a free orb just for hovering over to a platform. The swallow bow? No thanks, I'm good. It's kind of sus if you ask me. Okay, not what I meant. Do I have to hit something up there? I guess I didn't roll far enough. Maybe I did it too early. There we go. Oh! So you do it once to get it activated, and now we have to actually try to hit it. Dang, we got close to hit like the last one. I feel like... Okay, let's time it up and see. Oh, there we go! Let's go. I was getting a little nervous because I was like, there's a lot of moving parts here. But I was just kind of trying to listen to my gut, and I'm like, I guess just like right here? See, okay, that other shrine we did... So there's another one, and I'm assuming this is... You can do it again to get like another bonus chest. We didn't do it in the last one. I don't know like if it's worth it though. So now the actual target moves. So like that would have been the prime time to do it. Okay. Oh, we hit the side of it. That was just enough. Let's go. I guess worst case scenario. I mean, I remember the one over at the last one we did. We could go in there and get a free chest if we really want to. Diamond. Okay. So I mean, hey, that's still pretty useful. It's useful in the sense that that's like 500 rupees we can get for selling that. That will go towards probably the Great Fairy. So that's good, at least. So we have some things we can do. The goal will probably be next stream will be to go ahead and do the next Divine Beast. Just because the more of the map we filled out, we've kind of done a lot of the easy casual shrines. I'd say about half of them are pretty easy to run into that you don't really have to be like, where's it at? And then the other half, I don't know, because I know there's still a lot in the desert we haven't done. So now we can remove this star. There's that one there, but I'm not worried about that one right now. That's one that if we just really need a shrine, we can come back to. That's the Great Fairy. That was, we need an apple for that. I guess we'll go to Kakariko. We'll get another stamina vessel. And then from there, the last thing we'll probably do is, I guess, we'll go to Hatino and talk to those people and see how much wood we needed. Hopefully it's less than I thought. It's like 10, but I think it could be like 30. Like 20 or 30 maybe. We also could go up here. I guess we can go to this, we can go to this, what's her face, Great Fairy, and see if there's anything that she can upgrade for us. And by that time, it'll probably be about 2 hours, maybe a little over. That's fine. Like, I don't even know why then the third time I had the issues with the Why did I have issues a third time with it, like, stopping on stream? Let's see here. You don't have any, okay. Does take alert just to be sure, so you can see. We don't even have the stuff. It's not even registered. Red shoe jelly, rush rooms. Yeah, to upgrade these, you need freaking amber, which we can get a lot of from other things. But star fragments, which in my first playthrough, like, I think I got 1 or 2 of them the whole playthrough. Like, if you know how to get them, you can, like, there's ways to do it. Can't upgrade the warm double. Lame. Yeah, but it's like opal, ruby. Some of them are harder than others to get. Like for the fierce deity boots, Hinox, toenail, and ferocious scale. So you got to shoot the dragon once, and then you have to go find Hinoxes and like fight 5 of them or however many you can get to drop. So it's kind of lame how it like incentivizes you. I guess I don't know if incentivizes is the word, but because I guess you could say it incentivizes if you value the cool throwback, you know, armor and stuff that looks cool and from like past games, the DLC stuff or amiibo stuff, then it incentivizes like getting the like the star fragments and the hard to get stuff, you know, the more the bosses. But I'm like, if you, that's how you have to do it, and you can't just reward it, like give us some natural reward in the game to do. That's kind of lame, because then people are like, oh, I just want to use this other cool rare stuff, especially if you're just playing casually. Like, I think you can play casually and still like have the amiibo and have some of these other stuff. You know, I'm not like playing hardcore. When I say hardcore, I mean like I'm not playing to 100% the game. I'm not getting all Korok seeds. I'm not completing all the side quests. Like, I'd like to have some stuff to just upgrade some of my other, you know, old armor. You can't even really do that without, you know, bidding over backwards to do it. So that's a little bit of a pain in the butt, unfortunately. So I wish that were different. That would be nice, but oh well. What can you do? I guess that's why I just continue to use the plain old same old, plain old Jane armor. I mean, it's not bad. Like the Hylian set is cool, and like the fact that you can customize it to any color you want, as long as you have the materials, of course. You know, if you get bored, you can change it to a different color. It's cool. It's fairly easy to upgrade. But also later, eventually, anyways, we're gonna get the champion stuff, which is like what the game canonically wants Link to wear. So it's like, you know, armor's cool. It's cool that it gives you options, because in past games, like, you got, you know, your main regular tunic, and then you got, you know, oh, you might get a fire tunic or a water tunic, or like the, you know, the Zora, Goron, whatever you want to call it, fire, water. It was basically red and blue. In Ocarina of Time, it was just, oh, it's the same exact tunic, but we're going to color it red now, or we're going to color it blue now. And then later games at least looked a little different. You know, so some games didn't even give you that. Some games you just play in the same thing the entire game. Let's see how much wood he needed. Hey, you ready to deliver 30 wood bundles? I'm gonna have 10. I guess. I mean, I don't think wood is that hard to get. You can just go chop it. It just kind of stinks because weapon durability is so low. You have to find a lot of those flimsy trees and just start cutting them down. Because you can't cut really bulky ones like that. So, and we have 10, so we're already a third of the way there. So, it is what it is. Probably gonna save right here on it, to be honest, because we just hit 2 hours, I think, or no. Oh, did I just? I pressed one of the grippy buttons on the back. But yeah, we're probably gonna wrap it up here, and next time, who knows? Next time we're probably going to do the Zora. Where is it at? The Zora's Divine Beast. And we will probably, maybe I'll try to get, after that, before we head over here, before we do the sword thing, I might try to get some wood so we can get a house. That'd be fun. I'd consider that a successful video if even that's all we did. Because I don't just want to go like boom, 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 main story, main story, main story, that's it. And I thought it would take us a lot longer. I figured, you know, this might, I would be like, oh gosh, this is going to be like a 20 stream playthrough. But I think this is like 5 or 6. And we've already done half the Divine Beast. We've already done like a third of the shrines. I already have pretty much almost half the amount of hearts. I already have enough hearts to get the, whatchamacallit, the Master Sword. So, really, there's not much more that we have to do. Honestly, we could just go and we could head straight to Ganon if we really wanted to. You don't need the Master Sword, I don't think. You don't even need to do all the Divine Beast. Because if you do all 4 of them, it cuts his health down to half. So, even with just 2 that we've done right now, he'd be at 3/4 health. So, already a quarter of his health would be gone. So, it's optional in a way, which is a nice option, I guess, but you know, the story kind of suffers for that. But yeah, I just gotta be honest, I don't really know what I was gonna say. I was gonna get off in a tangent, but I don't really want to do that, so I don't have the time for it. Thanks everyone that watched, which I know is not a lot right now, but that's okay because technical difficulties. I get it. Sorry about that. Between the weather acting up right when I started, and the Wi-Fi doing something, and then also just trying to change the stream settings maybe wasn't a good idea right before stream, and then having to change it during. So apologies. I'll keep you guys posted. I aim to be back on Friday night, and hopefully do a actual 3-hour stream. Like I said, beat the Divine Beast, take care of business, maybe get a house, be an adult, you know. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you later. Thanks Bates and Antonio for dropping in. Sorry about the issues with the connection. So we'll get that sorted out. I'll look up some settings to hopefully fix it for next time. Anyways, adios amigos. Bye-bye.